Hi there, I just bought a ENGL Fireball 100 tube amp head to use in my condominium to practice with my PRS SE Mark Holcomb guitar. But is that a bad idea, using a 100 watt guitar head in a condominium? So today we will find out. Why Fireball 100? Why not a smaller amps like even Fireball 25 or EL 84 amps out there? First, I tried this amp in the store and I like the tone of this amp a lot. If you follow my channel long enough, you can see that most of musical style that I play is focusing only around riffing, high gain riffing, practicing kind of metalcore or stuff like that. So I need the amp that produce enormous gain and insane tight lows and mids and bright tone. I like bright tone amp, and I can find all of that attributes in this single amp. However, like I told you earlier, I'm living in my condominium, which is, there are neighbors all around me, separated only with walls, just walls. I have to turn the volume down as low as possible. Also, it depends on the time of the day. In the daytime and in the nighttime, maybe in the late night, I have to be very careful about the volume level I will be using at that time. That's the difficulties that I have to solve to use it in the condominium. So today I will show you how I use this amp in my condominium without annoying my neighbors. In the testing, I will use this decibel meter device to scientifically indicates how loudness is at that setup. Without only using my feeling, I have to trust the number on that screen. Okay, and I will keep telling you how the number goes at that moment. Okay, so let's see the test. Okay, let's start with a clean channel first. Okay, I will demonstrate how this amp behaves in clean channel without any overdrive pedal engaged. I cannot get any overdriven tone out of the amp itself, okay, with a clean gain control on 9 o'clock. And then what happened if I turn it up to noon? The reading on my decibel meter shows 92 decibel, which is considerably very loud, too loud for my condominium. And don't forget, it doesn't break up at all at this point, okay? So I cannot go any further, okay? As you can see, just halfway here. So we can say that the ENGL Fireball 100 head clean channel cannot get breaking up on the clean channel on its own. So what do I do to use the clean channel in my condominium? I'll do this. I will show you. So first I have to turn the clean gain back at 9 o'clock. Okay, and next I use the overdrive pedal, setting like this. As you can see, the gain is currently at a 9 o'clock. Volume on noon, tone on noon, bass on noon. So it sounds like this with overdrive. And the readings on my decibel meter is about 87 or 88, around there, which is acceptable for using in condominium to practice in the daytime. You may increase the master for about 1.5 out of 10 to get a bit meatier sounds. So what about using the clean channel to practice in the late night? My method is lowering the master to about 1 out of 10. You should not go any lower, I think. At this point, my decibel meter reached 82 or 83. Of course, you can get lower volume, but you have to mess with your overdrive pedal setting. In my experiment, I think this is the lowest level that this amp would still sound usable in clean channel. A bit tricky to get the tone with low volume with this amp in clean channel, but yes, you can do it. Oh, I forgot to mention that I'm showing you for the humbucking tone. But if you use kind of coil split tone, the volume get even lower. I'll show you that. Like this. Yeah, so I think you get an idea. So in short, use a clean gain as about 9 o'clock, and then you mess around with master, but don't go too far, just 1 or 1.5, stop like that. Don't go harder, and use the overdrive pedal. That's how I use this clean channel in the night practice. Okay, next let's go on to the lead channel. Okay, first I will show you how I use the lead channel at maximum loudness. That's appropriate for my condominium first. Okay, from the left, as you can see, I leave the lead gain control at 10 o'clock, Okay, no bright, engage, no bottom, bass, middle, treble. I'm on 2 p.m. 2 o'clock, and lead volume 1 out of 10. And the thing is, the important thing is on this, the master volume. I discovered that the lead sound will sound best for master volume at 10 o'clock. Okay, so I recommend you to leave the master at 10 o'clock first, and then I will be messing around with lead volume. We can hear nothing at this point. Lead volume on 1 out of 10, and then 1.5. Okay, at the maximum volume, my decibel meter reads somewhere between 90 and 92. Very loud. It sounds, in my opinion, it sounds as a fireball should be. I love this lead sound. However, that's too loud. That's a bit too loud for my condominium. I can use this setup only in maybe Sunday noon. So, how to get a little bit quieter without sacrificing tone quality? It's easy. Just remember, leave the master volume at 10 o'clock. Okay, do not go up or down. And what I will be doing is just, like I told you earlier, just messing around with lead volume. I will decrease the lead volume from 1.5 to only 1. Still sounds good to me. And my decibel meter now reads 85 to 86. 84 sometimes. 84 to 86. Not too loud for normal, for the practice. I can get even quieter by dialing the same knob. Now the meter says 80 to 83 is somewhere between 80 and 83. The difference of numbers seems not too far, but in real world, in my room now, the loudness is very, very different. This current one is way quieter. And this level of quietness and this level of loudness, I can use it practice in late night situation for sure. And to my ear, in my room, in person, I can still hearing every nuance clearly, so clearly. More than enough for practicing in late night, I think. And it doesn't lack the note definition, it doesn't lack the tightness, it doesn't lack the balls, the gain level, it doesn't lack anything, just quieter. And trust me, you won't believe you are using a 100 watt tube amp head if you sitting here. You will be amazed. .81 decibel. Very quiet for me. And even at this very low volume, I can hear the depth of the lows of the bass. It's just amazing, man. However, in normal situation, I would like to turn the lead volume at around 1.5, just a little bit more than 1 out of 10, maybe 1.2, I don't know what to say, 1.3 or 1.2, that's plenty enough for me. Both in terms of appropriate loudness and tone quality. Okay, as you can see, first, the clean channel cannot be used to practice with a crunch tone or light overdrive tone on its own. I have to use the overdrive pedal to make some breaking up to the sound. Okay, and then I mess around with a master control. It's kind of tricky to use the clean channel of this amp, but it doesn't sound bad, I think, with overdrive pedal. And one thing I would like to add about the clean channel is that I have to set the level of master a little bit lower than it should be, because I have to compensate for the loudness added by the overdrive pedal. So I cannot leave the amp on the clean channel at the average level of loudness. I think you can get that, okay? So this is how I use the clean channel of this amp to practice in low volume. Okay, next, for the lead channel, as you can see, I think it's much easier to dial in the good tone in low volume, even bedroom volume, or even late night practice for the lead channel on this 100 watt amp. Okay, as you can see, I keep the master volume level on 10 o'clock all the time. I repeat, all the time. I found that at this level, it would deliver the best lead tone in acceptable loudness. Okay, I think you got what I mean. You can dial it down, but I think you will lose some tone quality. Okay, it get a bit muddier. Okay, and after leaving the master volume on 10 o'clock, I just mess around with the lead volume. It would sound weird, but the lead volume itself does not affect the tone quality much. Then for the EQ section, it just on your preference. For me, I prefer bright tone, so I leave the treble on 2 o'clock and the presence on 3 o'clock. But that's because I'm using the PRS SE Macrocom, which is considered to be a very, very dark tone guitar, and I have to compensate that by adding more brightness than I usually do on every other guitars. Just let you know, just so you know. But in your case, if you are using Ibanez or Fender or any brighter tone than this particular guitar, you will be fine with treble on noon or maybe 1 o'clock or presence on 1 o'clock. I believe this is a overly dark sounding guitar. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you find this video informative, please hit like and hit subscribe button so you won't miss my next content. Okay, so goodbye for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.